Hey, if you're wondering what happened to me, Landria, Onkka, Chic Sustainability, it's because it's really tough to shoot the things that I want to for this channel. I'm working on that, but I thought today I have to show this to you, and it's probably going to be so badly filmed, but I have to show you some really cool things that you can do on the fly that is so healthy and so good. Let's go. Welcome to Chic Sustainability with Landria, Onkka. Yeah, okay, so I have to do this. I have to show you, and this is like absolutely so not professional, but hey, I'm going to get my point across, and that is I'm going to show you today something really cool that I've made before that is so easy to make. So what you want to do is you want to have garbanzo beans, all right? You want to, I don't ever get them from a can. Cans have plastic coatings inside that leach. I always get it from some kind of a organic packaging, you know, paper, and then I soak them and then boil them. The next thing you want to do is you want to cut up, and here you can see I have, by the way, all of this came from non-packaging. Onions, organic carrots, organic peppers. You can have red. I like the orange. They're a little sweeter. I don't, green's a little bit too tart for me. Broccoli. I have some organic little potatoes here. And of course, so we've got what, onions, yeah, a little bit, you know, play with it. I actually did put some serrano peppers in here too. All right, so I cut them all up and I put them in one big old bowl, and here's what I did. I put them in my little roaster. I roasted them for about 40 minutes, and I put olive oil and salt and some spices on there, and I'll show you what the spices are. That's it. Look at how great and toasty those are. So I did it at 425 for 40 minutes, and this is what it looks like. And I'm telling you, they're coated with, by the way, I only use Italian olive oil. Doesn't have to be any particular virgin, whatever, just Italian. Anything from Italy, they don't like our garbage here in the United States, so I'm always looking to make sure it's right from Italy. All right, so we have all these amazing veggies. Now here's the next thing you want to do. This is the foundation of choice. This happens to be a conglomeration of healthy rices. So I have the Jaspberry Organic Superfood Rice. You can do regular rice. You can do pasta. What is the base for what we're going to do here? You get to choose. So I love rice, and also the original recipe is actually couscous. I do have that, and I did make it the first time. What's the next step? You probably know that I collect salts. I got salts from Bonaire, all kinds. I reuse these containers. I like, this is heavy plastic, but I refill them and they do grind. All right? Then I have my Himalayan pink sea salt. I have a spicy hot salt, a black sea salt, little combination jalapeno salt, and then I've got a container here and spicy margarita salt. I've got all kinds of stuff, but here's what I have right here, and that is like a, almost like a tikka masala. This my friend brought back from Dubai. She went shopping in the markets, brought back this aromatic, spicy, crazy, awesome spice. As you can see, it's sort of a mess because I use it all the time. And so what I did is I actually spiced all of this up. I covered it with Himalayan pink sea salt and my tikka masala kind of spicy spices. You get to choose, all right? Very aromatic. So what I did, I went shopping local. This is not plastic, this is glass. You know, big deal because, you know, here in Florida, we're hitting some major temperatures. If these things are on trucks and they're in plastic, they're leaching, you know, toxins into your food. So this is a florabine, I guess it's floribbean. 100% key lime mustard sauce. I put this in here and I added my Dubai spices, a little bit of my salt, any kind of salt you want. And I'm telling you, this is amazing. So you want to make some kind of a sauce, because what you're going to do is you're going to place your rice down on your plate along with the veggies on top, and you're going to put your little spices on. Let's do that right now. I do not have a second person to film. Fortunately, I'm single. When I resolved this issue, I wanted to show you how cool it was for me to plate this and put what you saw right on top of this. And now we're going to take this beautiful sauce and I'm going to sparingly drizzle it over. I actually added a little of my jalapeno salt in here too. And so that's going to give you a little bit more zoom. And so I just want you to know these garbanzo beans are really crispy, and that's what makes it so great. This is an amazing recipe. And by the way, it's no big deal. The time that you take to do all this is basically cutting everything up. And I don't know about you, but I love cooking. So when I have all this fresh veggies and stuff, and I'm cutting things up in my kitchen, I'm having fun. And if you have guests over and you do this, right, you can have them pull up a stool and watch you cook, and I talk to them. I pour them a glass of wine or champagne, and we cook, and I sit there and wait, and it's no big deal. This is fun stuff. Start doing this. This is like an experience. You don't have to go out or buy a bunch of fancy stuff. Super healthy. So again, what if somebody, I have some friends that are super sensitive to pastas and things like that. Some are sensitive to dairy or whatever. So just, adjust it. But the veggies, you can just change out anything, find out what your friends love. But the chickpeas are necessary. The little drizzle on top, oh my God, get it crispy. 40 minutes does it at 425 roast. Do your bottom layer, and then next time you have it, do it with pasta, do it with rice, whatever you want. Do it with couscous. You'll never get bored. Switch out the veggies, but include those garbanzo beans. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Take care, my friend. Be chic and sustainable.